Welcome to Weird Historian. These old photos capture real moments from the past, strange, powerful, and often forgotten pieces of history that still speak to us today. 11-year-old cotton picker, Oklahoma, 1916. A Southern chain gang, 1905. Abraham Lincoln in May 1860. After parcel post service was introduced in 1913, at least 2 children were sent by the service. Al Capone in South Florida, 1929. An Indian woman cooking on a campfire. An old photo of a blood transfusion from the 1870s at Bellevue Hospital. Auto wreck, Washington, 1917. License plate number for this car was 26. Baked potato cart, a legitimate fast food lunch option back in the day. Bathing hour on the beach, Daytona Beach, 1904. Best friends. Brattle Street, Boston, Massachusetts, 1920. Building roads. Workers lay bricks to pave 28th Street in Manhattan, October 1930. Celebrating the end of Prohibition, 1933. Charleston, South Carolina, 1910. Civil War era, Independence Day, picnic, 1862. Colonel Theodore Roosevelt stands triumphant on San Juan Hill, Cuba, after his Rough Riders captured this hill, 1898. Covered wagons used to transport everything during the war between the states. Dr. Levi Cooper Lane in Surgical Amphitheater at Cooper Medical College by Stanford Medical History Center, 1901. Ferryman waiting for customers, Webster County, 1930s. Frankenstein, 1931. Funeral procession for Confederate President Jefferson Davis on Royal Street in New Orleans in December 1889. George H.W. Bush, Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter, Gerald Ford, and Richard Nixon. Most living presidents at a time were 5, which happened 2 other times in history: Lincoln, Van Buren, Tyler, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan during 1861. Geronimo kneeling with his rifle, photo taken in 1887. Grand Canal, Belle Isle Park, Detroit, Michigan, 1889. Harriet Tubman with rescued slaves, Auburn, New York, 1887. Hatfield family members holding firearms, West Virginia, 1899. Henry Ford, the founder of Ford Motor Company, Thomas Edison, famous inventor, Warren G. Harding, 29th President of the USA, and Harvey Samuel Firestone, founder of Firestone Tire and Rubber Company. Human American Eagle, 12,500 officers, nurses and men, Camp Gordon, Atlanta. Human Liberty Bell, 25,000 officers and men at Camp Dix, New Jersey. Immigrant Children, Ellis Island, New York, 1908. John F. Kennedy with dog, Bobby, at Hyannisport, Massachusetts, 1925. John Fitzgerald Kennedy and Sister Eunice, 1925. John Wayne on the set of The Big Trail, 1930. Knute Rockne. During 13 years as head coach, Rockne led his Fighting Irish to 105 victories, 12 losses, 5 ties, and 3 national championships, including 5 undefeated seasons. Lincoln Memorial, July 1926. Lumberjacks taken around 1901. Mardi Gras Revelers, New Orleans, 1938. Miami, Florida, 1904. On the Miami River, back when the city's only high-rises were green and had coconuts at the top. New York City street sweeper goes about his business while wearing a gauze mask to guard against influenza, October 1918. Noon Hour in an Indianapolis cotton mill by Lewis Hine, 1908. Old Telephone Exchange in New York City, 1910. Oriental Hotel and Boardwalk, Manhattan Beach, Brooklyn, New York, 1903. Photo shows the laying out of Santa Monica Boulevard in the Westwood area in California. Policeman with a motorcycle. The picture was taken in 1932, and the policeman is part of the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Force. Polio patients in iron lungs. At its peak in 1952, more than 21,000 Americans contracted a paralyzing form of polio, and 3,000 died from it. President and Mrs. Harding and hundreds of the most notable men and women of national and foreign affairs attended the dedication of the Lincoln Memorial on Decoration Day, May 1922. Rare photo of Helen Keller and her teacher, Anne Sullivan, found nearly 120 years after it was taken. Photo was taken in July 1888, possibly the earliest photo of the two women together. Return of U.S. Army soldiers, Washington, D.C., 1919. Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey, 1924. Samuel Decker was a Civil War veteran who built his own prosthetic after losing his arms in combat. Sergeant York, one of the most decorated American soldiers in World War I, he received the Medal of Honor. Sheep keeping the south lawn in proper trim as part of wartime cost reductions, 1919. Soldiers at the Battle of Gettysburg. 3 men are seen cooking over a small campfire. Soldiers in front of monument at Bull Run Battlefield, Virginia, 1865. Susan B. Anthony pummeled and arrested for attempting to vote in 1772. She was fined $100 for registering to vote. Swimming pool in the casino, Ponce de Leon Hotel, St. Augustine, Florida, 1897. The American Red Cross, founded in Washington, D.C., May 1881. The Golden Gate Bridge was constructed to move automobiles between San Francisco and Marin. The Lone Ranger and Tonto. The Operating Theatre at Bellevue Hospital, New York, 1885. The unfinished Washington Monument as it stood for 18 years, from 1857 to 1875, due to lack of funds and the Civil War. The Wright military flyer arrives at Fort Myer, Virginia, aboard a wagon, attracting the attention of children and adults, 1908. Captured female auxiliaries under guard during wartime, early 20th century, photographed in the aftermath of their capture. This is a photo of two sisters. The one on the left is dead, very common in Victorian days. The sister on the right is literally holding her beloved sister up to create a natural photo. This is an extraordinary photo of Wright brothers' glider in flight. It was made in 1911. This picture was taken in 1919 and shows a group of soldiers returning home from the war. Thomas Edison and tinfoil phonograph, 1878. Three men and a dog panning for gold, 1889. Two old buses in New York City from 1913. Umbrella Rock at Lookout Mountain. W. H. Murphy of the Protective Garment Corporation of New York stood less than 10 feet from Deputy Sheriff Charles W. Smith in police headquarters Wednesday and let the deputy fire straight at his chest. Wash Day, Mother and Daughter, America, 1870. West Virginia coal mine life in 1938, boiling juice of sugarcane into sorghum molasses. Woman milking a cow, 1921. Woman on cart drawn by two bison, 1910.